Nick slips in behind, Hopkins chasing, shoots and scores! Great forward again, another. Here we go! Lines it up. We're lines it into the bottom corner! Really well there. Moffat cuts inside. Moffat! What the great catch! Welcome back to FBTV, part of the Football Brisbane Media Group. I'm Robert Blanch and we're here at Luxury Paint Stadium for the second instalment of the Grand Final trilogy here for 2012. Now, the game today is between Pine Rivers and Logan Home, and it will be a good game from the point of view that both sides play good football. One, a younger side with great enthusiasm in Logan Home, and of course Pine Rivers with some experience as well as some dangerous youth. I'm joined today by Football Brisbane analyst Ashley Hempstead, coach of Ipswich Knights in the Division 1 and probably one of the most successful coaches in Division 1 over the past 10 years. Ashley, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Blanchy.
Mate, what do you see that we're going to have here today with Rivers versus Logan Home?
Oh, look, I think the real important issue of the game today is Rivers haven't played for 2.5 weeks, whereas Logan have. They've got on a roll, and look, to be fair, I think they're the best two teams the Knights face this year, and I think they both deserve to be there.
Do you see either side changing anything for this grand final, or going with what's been successful for them throughout the season?
Oh, look, Rivers will be exactly like they have been for the last 10 years. Hard to beat, competitive, will contest for every second ball, and Logan will be... they play a good, sharp brand of football. I think it'll be a game, if Rivers can stay competitive and get a lead, they'll be hard to beat, but geez, Logan's got an advantage.
Do you see the experience of Pine Rivers maybe playing a part if the game gets to late to the game where maybe the scores are still locked? Do you see then maybe the experienced players in the Rivers side maybe coming to the fore and unlocking that?
Oh yeah, I think I'm an enormous rap for Nicky McCauley. I understand Sammy Young's not playing. It puts a lot of load on Nicky, but Rivers will grind it out, and they'll try and make it a real battle, whereas Logan, I think, along with Peter Drager, they've got the very good striker in Phil Randall, and their statistics are really close together. They've both scored 65, 69 goals, and two players in each team have scored 32, 35 between them, so there's not a lot of difference. I'm a Rivers boy, so obviously I go, but look, they're both the best two sides, and whoever takes their chances at the end of the day will win it.
The officials for this Premier Division 1 Grand Final are referee Paul Eldridge and his assistant referees Drew Ninnis and Rebecca Durkow. White for Bramwell. Alexander. Oh, had the ball nicked. Cut back inside. Lincoln! Chips it over White and makes it 1-0 in the 7th minute here in the Premier Division 1 Grand Final at Luxury Paint Stadium. The boys are happy. The bench is happy. Wardell inside. Campbell cuts it in. Wardell goes through the gap, cuts it back, cut out. Paul nods it on, gets it back in a little space. Great vision into the middle. Alexander keeps it going. Great play, good overlapping play, looking for Neville! And the shot goes over the bar and out for a corner. Logan, plenty of pressure on the far side, goes across, Reed can't get a hand on it. Ball played inside. Alexander Switch of play by the Lightning. Cut out by Rivers. Middle of the park. Great ball by Capello. Nicked through. Flag stayed down. Shot comes in! And Campbell doubles the lead in the 16th minute here at Luxury Paint Stadium. Oh, it's going to make it hard for Logan Lightning now. Still plenty of time, but a difficult assignment. Have a look. Definitely onside. Great call from the officials. Play on, says the referee. Hall slides it in. Hale with the header. Doyle up the park. The Sangu lays it back. Piddick inside. Early ball. Onside. Campbell makes it 3 in the 17th minute. Oh, 3-0 upon Rivers. A quarter of the game gone under that. And the supporters are very, very happy. A big crowd, a vocal crowd. Let's have a look. Ball's played. Never offside, in his own half. The Sangu clips it forward. Rivers come away with it. Capello does well. Still going, foul. Here comes the card. Shouldn't have too many complaints. Knocking it around still nicely. Lincoln and Alexander in the middle of the park, both contesting the ball. Cards to both players. Waddell cuts in from the near side. Ball floated across and a good defensive header by Piddick. Ball goes out for a corner. Jackson Best rolls it out wide. Kemmel. Good play down this near side, close to the touchline. Kemmel with the ball into the box. It's dropped! And Reed with a clearance. Dixon again. Uses Kemmel. Hall, good turn. Gets away from Lincoln. Puts it in the channel for Neville. Neville just puts it into the box. And the ball's cleared away. Lincoln comes away with it. Capello with a nice touch. Ball over the top. McGawley in behind, shoots! Comes off White's hands. Oh, and could have easily gone into the back of the net, but a good save at the end of the day. Volley into the box. Randall goes down. Gets it on target, but can't generate any power from the ground. Logan goes short. And that's the half-time whistle here at Luxury Paint Stadium. And we'll go downstairs for the half-time report.
Ashley, 3-0 at half-time. A dominant display from Pine River's midfield for mine.
Oh, it's pretty simple. Look, Rivers have got away to a great start, and Logan to me looked a bit inexperienced, and Rivers' experience shown, but simple. 4 chances for Rivers, 3 goals, and I thought they might have struggled a little with Sam Young, but Dean Campbell got in behind him twice. One may have been a little bit dubious, but a superb ball from Nicky McCauley, and 3 chances, and I think that Andy Lincoln has been outstanding in the midfield.
Normally a left-sided back by design, Andy, but playing in the midfield in this game, and as you say, inserting himself at the right times into the match.
Yeah, they've dominated Joel's usual self, and they haven't got enough quality ball to fill Randall. Maybe they might have to make a change there. Logan, pretty simple, they've got to be next to score.
Yes, they do have to be next to score, but they haven't really created any clear-cut chances in that first half. Reedy and goals for Pine Rivers, a pretty quiet game, I suppose, by his standards. You'd expect to be doing a bit more work in a grand final.
Yeah, Rivers, just typical Rivers. Solid, get stuck in, and when their chances have come, they've taken them, and I wouldn't be surprised if they catch them on the break again.
Do you see, I don't think Pine Rivers will make a great deal of changes. I don't think Wayne will do too much with the side. It seems to be working very well. Do you see Nick Croydon, coach of Logan Home FC, coming up with anything different for this second half?
Oh, I think he has to, 3 goals down. Simple as you got to take risks, and it's either 3, 4, 5. Does it make any difference?
Losing by 5 is probably no different to losing to 3 in the grand final, as long as you're trying to do the right things, trying to get forward and try and press on and get something back from the game from Logan Home's point of view.
Yeah, well, they look as though they haven't played a lot of daytime football, but in the last 10 minutes they got back in. But as I say, the more they push forward trying to score, Nicky McCauley will just sit at halfway, and when he gets a chance, they'll pounce. And so they've got to be careful. But they've got to take risks. End of the story.
What do you see the final score being, with it being 3-0 at halftime?
Oh, this could end up 4-5. Hopefully Logan can come back to make it a good 3-2 or 3-1, but Rivers clearly dominant.
Second half here at Luxury Paint Stadium. Oh, off Reed, he didn't know much about that. Again, the ball put into the box. Defensive header away. Nsangu lets it run. Neville clips it to the far post. And I think it was Lincoln that headed it off the line. Neville again. Oh, Lincoln with a handball. Whistle's gone. It's a penalty. What colour's going to be the card? They're all asking for red. It's a yellow. Logan can't believe it. But to be fair, let's have a look. Reed gets a touch. Ball's not going in. Why he would do that, no one knows. Referee copping from stick from the sideline, as referees do. Ball wasn't, let's have a look, wasn't going in the goal when Lincoln, it was not on target, wasn't goal bound, so the laws say it's a yellow card. Voland over the penalty, takes it, beats Reed, he goes the right way, but can't stop the ball going in the bed. Now wants to slow it down a little bit. Referee Eldridge is in there to sort it all out. Could this be a big comeback? Let's have a look. Oh, off the back of Randall. Ball put through! Oh, Dixon should have scored. An open goal. Let's have a look. A foot either side of Reed, and that was number 2 for Logan. Volan puts the ball into the box. Reed comes, flaps at it. Hall with the header. Reed with a good save. And Rivers clear their lines. Again, another corner swung in. Again, Reed doesn't get a lot on it. Neville shot cross. Still trying to hassle him out there. Long shot. Bounces off. It's still all Logan at the moment. Ball comes in. Reed gets up. Takes a knock. Doesn't look very healthy. Best goes forward. Neville gets it over the top. Reed doesn't get it away very far. Dixon's with their header. Oh, and the shot from Randall off the outside of the boot and gave some of the spectators more of a scare. Good battling on the far side. Play on, says the referee. Hale's in there. Reed's in there. Hale. Ball over the top. Looking for Capello. He's had to go. It's gone out for a goal kick. Cleared up the park by Pittock. Randall with the header down. Volan with the touch forward. Oh, Logan player goes down, gets the free kick in a dangerous position. This will be driven in, I'd suspect. And is, and straight into the arms of Troy Reid in goals for Pine Rivers. Ball's laid back. Logan trying to break down this compact Rivers defence, the Sangu. Dixon, now he goes there, goes long, gets it into the box, looking for Randall. Oh, and there's a good chest again. Another good opportunity for Logan, goes begging. Again, the corner swung in, and again, Rivers clear the lines. Hall drops it back into the box. A flick from Dixon, best! And Pittock couldn't get enough power on his header to get it past Reid. Best, diagonal ball. On by Pittock. Ball back into the box, and Reid comes and intercepts in the 91st minute, an important one. Reid goes long. And that's the final whistle, which sees Pine Rivers crowned grand final winners of the 2012 Premier Division 1 Grand Final with a 3-1 victory over Logan Lightning here at Luxury Paint Stadium.
Nick, well, obviously not the result you were after. First half they scored 3 goals, and it was always going to be hard for you to recover from that. Did think that you came back in the second half and played considerably better.
Definitely much better in the second half. I think the slow start had a lot to do with the kickoff being 22 minutes late. It was a big, I know both teams had the same thing, but we do prepare very intensely, and we want a peak to come out. I think if one thing we can get out of this is Football Brisbane can learn to leave a little bit more time between the games. It was very disappointing. There was a lot of frustrated boys there waiting in the tunnel. I don't think it's acceptable. So, and it did affect both teams, but I think it affected us more, and the slow start led to us getting beat 3-0. We made the mistakes, not anyone else, but I think that was a contributing factor.
Playing in the middle of the day, something that you don't probably do a great deal. Most sides these days play in the evening throughout the remainder of their season. Did you see that as something that affected the side, or at least affected the style of play that you could play with the Heat?
Yeah, definitely. We like to play a very passing, fluent game, and once again, we play all year at night, and then all of a sudden we play the grand final on a Sunday afternoon. Div 2 had it worse than us. It's just something that Football Brisbane should look at. I think that you'll get a better spectacle. Maybe play one of the Div 2 games on a Friday night and play maybe a 4 and a 6 on the Saturday or the Sunday. I think you're going to get better crowds and better style of football. The facilities are here were great, and it's nice and cool now, and I think the Premier boys will enjoy it. But for the Div 2 and Div 1, doesn't suit good football.
Successful year from Logan home, regardless of what the result from the grand final is today. Promotion through the criteria section to the BPL next year. All to look forward to.
Most definitely. At the end of the day, we've done very well to get here in a grand final. We would never have expected to be there during pre-season, which did start back in December. And and there's been some tough, but I think fair decisions made in the BPL process. And we're very fortunate to be there. We understand that. We're not going to let anyone down. We want to be a contender across all age groups. And we're very excited about the new year. We're really positive. We've got a good young squad, a good young committee, everyone going in the one direction, and we're just really thankful for the Football Brisbane and the people that made those decisions for that opportunity. And we will be a driving force from 2013 and beyond.
Wayne, a well-deserved and dominant display, I thought, out here today. You with midfield, you've won that battle, and I believe that was the secret, apart from putting your chances away, to the grand final, isn't it, today?
Oh yeah, midfield really worked hard today, and I think all the boys all over the park. We had a bit of a plan with our strikers, especially defensively, to be dropping in wide, and our midfield to be coming through and winning those tackles, and they were doing that, and it just led from there, and we were able to create chances and score from that. And really, especially that first half, I think we really dominated in that area. Obviously, second half, they came back at us, and we knew they were, and they're a good side, and we knew they'd come back, but we were able to hold on, so it's great.
I think being 3 up at half time and being in that dominant phase, it was always going to be really difficult for Logan. And to be fair, the way you were playing, even if you turned it around and didn't play as well, I don't think they're ever going to score 4.
Oh, we certainly hope not, and it ended up that way too. But yeah, look, we knew they're going to come out, and they had nothing to lose. And as I said, they're a good team, and they came at us. I think we actually probably got really lucky with one decision inside the box, which ended up being their goal from, but could have easily got sent off. But yeah, in the end of the day, we battled hard, and we were able to hold that and win the game, which the boys are obviously very excited about right now.
Exactly. They're all looking like they're ready to hit back into the dressing rooms and have a little bit of a party. I'll let you go. Congratulations on a successful season out at Pine Rivers in Division 1, and congratulations for being the 2012 Division 1 Grand Final winners.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot.
The plaque to tell them that they are the 2012 Grand Final winners. We also have the Championship Cup. And most importantly, the cheque for the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, 2012 Grand Final winners.
We spoke that Pine Rivers may go on with it. They didn't. Logan Home came out, as we did well expect, and pulled one back, but a bridge too far in the end with 3 goals being scored in the first half.
Oh, look, at the end of the day, the slow start has cost Logan, but in fairness, over the 90 minutes, Rivers, I think, were much the better side, but a couple of points there in the second half. Obviously, the penalty, whether it was a red card, by the sound of it, the ball was going wide, so it is only a yellow card. But I think the real big point was in the 12th minute mark, Jackson Vest missed a pretty simple chance. If they get to 3-2, then it's game on. But I thought Rivers, once they settle back in, I thought Matthew Capello was outstanding in the second half. And Logan's biggest strength in the second half to score was probably from set plays, corners, and I thought Neil Reid was simply outstanding. But at the end of the day, Rivers, to my more experienced and clearly the better side, and I think it'll be a big night in Rivers Town tonight.
I would suggest so. I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Division 1 Grand Final, Ashley.
My pleasure.
No, thank you very much. There we have it. A victory to Pine Rivers United, and we're pretty sure by the sounds of it they're going off to celebrate big time. And we'll be back for the 3rd game in the Grand Final trilogy here at Luxury Paint Stadium when Wolves FC take on Rochdale Rovers in this year's Vito League Grand Final.